Google is back with the third edition of its Launchpad Accelerator India program. The tech giant will be providing mentorship to 10 Indian startups which have been shortlisted for the program starting October 14th, which is today in Bengaluru. These startups will undergo 1-week mentorship program and they will get networking opportunities, PR training and global media opportunities. Today, we are joined by two of those startups which are a part of Google's program. We have their founders, Layak Singh first up, the founder and CEO of Artivatic AI, and Ritesh Dhoot, founder and CTO at Agrix Labs. Hi gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. I'll come to you one by one perhaps. First up is Artivatic AI. Layak Singh is here with us. Hi, Layak, can you start with telling us a bit about what exactly is your startup about for the benefit of our viewers, and what gave you that edge, perhaps, which has, made you one of the top players in the Google's program, which starts today?
Basically, as Artivatic, we are trying to create technology to disrupt the which is creates a broken problem where businesses, the customers, everybody is facing a challenge to how to buy a policy, how to basically file a claims, and how to even personalize the policy with the use of technology. So we are trying to solve that problem by creating a digital branch for insurance where they can buy a policy within 60 seconds, file a claim within 90 seconds. And we are trying to utilize the technologies which is cutting edge like AI, ML, and we also learn from the past historical data. We also try to connect with environmental data, location data, health device, medical data, and that's where we are combining all this data to create a personalized risk assessment based engine for the insurance companies where they can assess and provide a new age insurance to the technology through the technology to the consumers, and the brokers can actually issue the policies on the door itself, thereby utilizing Artivatic's technology platform there. So we are helping them to create a digital technology platform by combining with multiple processes and intelligence around that.
Right. Okay. What about you from Agrix Lab as well? We have the founder and CTO joining us. Can you tell us, Ms. Dhoot, what exactly is your startup about, and how, what perhaps differentiated it among the other contenders who apply to Google's program?
Sure. So Agrix essentially is an AI company with primary focus on agriculture sector. What our current focus is into the B2B market, where we help majority of the enterprise customers in terms of getting procurement done through image processing technology. So you can imagine, like today, most of the procurement stick, for any example, any produce, be a potato, be it turmeric, you essentially do most of the procurement in a very traditional way, which is you use vernier calipers or scales to measure the size. You use manual counting effort. You actually do everything which is subjective, because everywhere a manual effort is needed. Now you take fast forward to the latest disruptive technology in terms of machine learning AI, and then you convert the most portable thing, which is your smartphone, to a very powerful ML AI engine, and you just take an image of the produce you're trying to buy, and then we can tell you all the possible needs for that produce, be it the size, be it the count, be it the defects, and whether it fits your procurement policy in terms of whether you should buy it or not buy it. I think you put together all these things and you start extending it beyond enterprise to farmers also. That actually starts bringing in transparency for farmers as well as to what is my goods worth. And this combined together with the power of the AI essentially gives a very cutting edge and objective view of what the quality of the produce looks like.
You're, trying to revolutionize the space, the agri space, and helping out vendors and farmers in a big way. Let's also understand from Layak Singh about his business model a little bit more before we come to you, Mr. Dhoot. Just want to understand, what are the key categories you're operating in, and in terms of revenue, where is it that a large part of your revenue comes from?
So basically, like if you look into it, there's 400 million people who are currently coming on the new age mobile, and that's where I think we are trying to enable these insurance companies. They can utilize that data and create a personalized products for these people. Which because like if you look into the insurance, 96% people in India don't have the insurance. And hence we're trying these insurance companies and the brokers to reach out to them tier 4, tier 5 cities with use of technology, by the video, by utilizing the multiple data around that. And hence we charge with the insurance companies only. So for example, they're doing the per policy issuance, we're bringing them the per claims process, we're bringing them per renewals process. So that's where we are creating our business model with the insurance companies by reducing a lot of cost to them, by creating the personalized premium to the insurance the customers, and also bringing down the cost of the premium as well. With the more customers can buy it out, the ones who are under insurance, who are ultra under insurance, they even can buy the products according to what they need is what they are around it. So by enabling these insurance companies, reducing their cost, increasing the efficiency, building the transparency to the customer, creating the complete digital process. So we charge for that from the insurance companies. And normally we charge like a $10 per policy issuance, where the cost is more pretty high at the moment. So in $10 kind of a cost, we're able to charge per policy issuance to the customer, and we charge with that. So that's how we move normally. The more and more the growth of the policies they do, because 96% still don't have the policy, we have a huge potential to generate revenue by creating and leveraging the Artivatic platform by the insurance companies.
Okay, all right. What about your key focal areas if I want to understand the business more in a better way? What exactly do you focus on, and what exactly do you think will drive your growth going ahead?
Normally, we are a SaaS and licensing technology platform. We provide our solutions to life insurance, health insurance, and even general insurance companies. We have started working into the new areas of travel insurance, agri insurance as well right now. And our growth that is going to be happen is that by creating a platform where everybody can in real time can buy the policies, take the claims and the transparency process around that. And the more and more insurance, because each insurance company that you look into is a large business, means one single insurance company becomes a 20x business growth for Artivatic. So what we're trying to going is that we're trying to go deeper with the one insurance company and helping them the multi parts, like starting them, helping them with their customer onboarding journey to the underwriting, enabling them with the collections part, helping them the claims to be happen. So that's how the growth we're looking around that. And another area for Artivatic is predominant healthcare as well. In healthcare, we do working or some kind of cutting edge technologies to do some kind of R&D like in terms of to identify different kind of diseases from the facials, from the kind of a from their the way they actually take their different kind of a photographs, the videos, and utilizing the voice. So our focus is that to drive the growth in terms of by creating new more processes which we can enable these insurance companies to develop a few more new products in the market, like emerging products in terms of micro insurance, on-demand insurance, point to point insurance. So that's where we also moving around. So our growth will be in those areas, and I think our products can also be utilized by the banking industries as well. So I see collectively as a huge growth for Artivatic because every insurance business is mostly traditional and using decades of problems to solve around that.
I just want to come to you as well. Right now, you're connecting cold storage owners and potato buyers. Going forward, as part of your expansion, how exactly do you see your business shaping up? Because right now, you're a pure B2B player. Are you looking at B2C also, perhaps? Something wherein you connect the producers with the consumers directly, or in any other way that you're looking to expand?
Absolutely. I think, as you rightly said, current focus is in the B2B segment. Beyond potato, we have also added a lot of different producers as well, like turmeric and rice. And our current focus remains India with slow expansion in Europe as well. As to how we scale this business moving forward, yes, there's definitely a roadmap, how we essentially integrate the farmer community also to this platform, such that they can also start using it and actually bring transparency to them as well in terms of what is the actual quality of the produce and what they can expect in terms of the pricing as well. Because a lot of times you would observe most of this market is very, very subjective. I mean, a person doesn't even know what quality of goods they have and what is the actual pricing they should be getting out of this whole produce. So bringing this whole transparency, a unified platform with a global appeal, that definitely is where we see our scaling up happening in future.
Ritesh, how exactly do you aim to benefit from Google Launchpad Accelerator? What are you expecting out of it?
Yeah, so couple of things. What we are looking into is, first of all, we essentially want to definitely use the brains of Google to ensure and understand what we can improve further. There's a great networking which can happen, which essentially helps us to get to the different parts of our solution and actually relook at our solution in a way which essentially will resonate to the next generation technologies evolving around it as well. And especially the part where we are heavily focused on application which runs on Android as well. No better person to coach us than Google in terms of how we speed up our applications on the specific phones as well, like the Android phones in general. Definitely, I think my first day today at the Launchpad, and I'm really thrilled today when I came out of that Launchpad, because I already know what I want to get out of this in the next 3 months, and it has been a fantastic last 8 hours, I would say, at the Google Launchpad.
Quickly, Layak, as well, want to know what are you targeting as a result of this program that you will be undergoing over the next 1 week with Google?
Yeah, so basically, like as you say, like Google is fantastic in design sense. Google is fantastic in their processes they develop around that, and they are actually know how to scale the businesses. For us, the challenge that we try to take help the Google's understanding that how to create the complex product that we're building for insurance to create a very design sense product which has been a focus for the Google. I think we try to learn from that part Google. We also trying to learn that how we can actually develop a better technology platform, because we have to scale. If we have to process the 1 billion policies to be happen, we have to scale the technology as well. So I see that scaling that Google has done as a ground level, rural India's in African market and those areas. I think that's a good help that we're trying to understand from Google to learn that how we can also scale in that environment, and no better to learn from Google on those areas because they have been gone to the greener level of technology, the business, the design sense. So I think we will try to learn that part, implement our businesses at where we are trying to develop the new products, technology. So we try to learn that at the end of this bootcamp program.
Okay, all the very best to both of you, Layak Singh and Ritesh Du. Thank you so much for joining us and telling us about your businesses and the aim that you have as a result of attending this Google Launchpad program over the next 1 week.